Whew. Good evening, everybody. How's it going? Just turn that down. Whew. Hello, how's it going? Cool, alright, that should be showing. I just gotta get uncomfortable, which is gonna be not easy. Cool. Already sure, I guess it's a bit overwhelmed by all the stuff I've seen in the past few months. Fair enough. Reshuffle things around on my desk. Oh, let's try the magic brake bias number again. I call it magic, it's not really magic. It's just what we've run in the past few races, and it seems to have worked pretty nicely. Nice balance between rotation and just everything, I guess. Oh. That's kind of wishing you some Japanese. Fair enough. Never too late to learn, I guess. Never too late to learn. Especially the amount of material out there these days. It's probably easier than ever to do. Oh shit. Something tells me I broke a little too late. Maybe. Did something the car did not want to do. There's 4 different writing styles. Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure you don't have to learn them all. There's probably a dominant one. But I don't know. I'm no expert, so... Fast language. Don't want to make a spelling error. Yeah. But everyone's got to start somewhere. I say this ironically as someone who used to be fluent in Spanish now regrets not keeping hold of that language knowledge. Not that it's still overwhelmingly useful in my day-to-day, but a nice little thing to say I have. If I'm ungearing how everyone has a hard on here for pointing out spelling errors. Yeah, but I think if people know that you're not familiar with the language, they're going to be more forgiving on errors. Like, you know, I speak to several people every day who are English is not their first language. So I could spend my whole day, whole week, even, you know, just pointing out writing and grammatical errors that they make and, like, just little nitpicks that they make in, like, what they say. But it's like, there's not really much point in me doing that because it's not gonna achieve anything. Well, yeah, there's not really any point. I can still understand what people are saying perfectly fine. You know, it gets the message across. Oh, that crest is really screwing me on braking. I apologize in advance for the coughing. Hopefully it's not going to come up too much. But, I've been down with the sickness these past almost a week now. Not quite a week. It's been Thursday when it really started kicking in. It's a bit of an awkward one too, because it mainly affects my hands and feet. But luckily some of the blisters that sprouted up have started to go away now. So it's a little easier, a little more comfortable. What it was these past few days, which wasn't. I don't know anymore. Okay, good, you know more of the lyrics. I had to make the pun. Now maybe I'm regretting it. Ooh, understeer. Okay, those right tires do get a little overpressured. Someone's gonna come along now with no context of what we were talking about, and they're just gonna be like, what the fuck are you writing? But you know what? Perfect. Let them be confused. I'm wearing like extra thick socks as well tonight to sort of help make things a bit more comfortable. But I have noticed I don't have the same grip tendency as my usual socks, so I can't wait to just slip off the throttle pedal or the brake pedal. That'd be worse. Brake feels pretty fun. It's what a throttle. I'm feeling the slip. This is more travel. Extra thick. Not extra stiff. They're extra thick. These are like some really old socks I bought when I went out. When I went out to like Norway and stuff a few years back. Help stop my feet from getting so cold. And then the climate's out there. The Moya, hey. They're fine. SRS thing went off, so it's for a car over a mountain. That'll do, I guess. Oh, thanks for resetting my brake bias game. Ow. Bloody hell. Cool. Server time. So you can use it as a suppressor. What, the sock? I don't even... Do I even want to answer that? I don't know if I do. Crikey. Looks like it's gonna be a little quiet affair again tonight, which is a shame. Uh-oh. Settings didn't go on properly, I don't think. Oh well. At this point, it doesn't even matter. Three. Just me, Hanu, and Mattia. It's the same as last week, but we lost the Ari. He announced earlier that he wouldn't be able to make it. We've gained Hanu. So, seems like people aren't overly interested in the EuroNASCAR. Because we had a few at the start, but they seem to have filtered out quite quickly. No, Monday is still bringing in reasonable participation. The Ferraris are still bringing in reasonable numbers too. So... it's just the EuroNASCAR. I forget what we ran last season. Oh, the Lotus, that's it. The Lotus had better participation than this across all 6 rounds. Ah, you got the account deleted. Sucks, but fair enough. The unresolved issues and whatnot. Cool. Did it with Just Race. Here we go. I lived. Oh. Sorry. Oh, you had an email. I had the mail, yeah. Is that like a built-in function in Just Race then, I guess, to get it done? Bonk. Seems like might have a little bit more fuel for the race. 35, I guess. That should be enough. Methinks. have to do that completely. But I need to join a Discord first. Fuck's sakes, man. Everything is done through Discords these days. It's ridiculous. Like, sure, have a Discord as, like, a community hub. So that, like, members can, like, interact with each other and stuff. But to actually run proper functions of your platform through a Discord server is kind of stupid. I honestly would rather email. But obviously a lot of communities do that so that... Well, A, they convince themselves that it's more convenient to have you just join a Discord because, you know, they're already there in the Discord. And B, you know, they sometimes do it because, well, you know, it forces people to join the Discord so they get more people. Big numbers. At the end of the day, though, big numbers in a Discord server don't mean shit. It's like subscribers, really, in a sense. You know. It's about how many people actually interact with your stuff, more than just how many people have joined in to the group. Like, I have been, for like the past 4 or 5 years now, I've been an admin. Well, it probably has been over 5 years now at this point. Maybe closer to 6. Been admin of this relatively large Discord server, and it's got about I think it's like 7,000-8,000 people, but it's like over the years the amount of actually like consistently active users has gone down whilst the user count has gone up. So the server has more people than it did when I started, but it's also less active than what it was when I started. So it's like someone for every new single thing. Yeah, exactly. I would rather have things be inbuilt. But I am just tired of the constant commitments to join a Discord server. You know, because it's like, if I want to message them again, I have to stay in that Discord server. Whereas, like, email, it's like, I just send back another email on the email chain. If I don't need to reply anymore, I can just leave it at that. And leave the email chain as is, and forget about it. Simple. And just let it then be sort of like auto-filtered or whatever after a while and binned. don't know if that was good or not. We'll see. So like racing groups always tend to be forum-based, and I always thought that Discord was a good forum-like platform. Discord is a very different thing. After having used it for like several years now, pretty religiously, it's a very different thing to forums. For and against Discord. But yeah, I mean, it's valid because Discord is great for some things, it's not so great for some others. Like, in terms of, like, the social interaction part, like, instant messaging... God, I could barely hear that horn tonight. It's a great platform, you know, for getting that communication and that connection between users, it's great. But for actually, like, for, like, help and support, making things easy to find, and, like, easy to find information and whatnot, it's really not. They introduced, like, the threads and the forum stuff, but they're kind of clunky and nobody really uses them. And the big thing about forums as well is that their information can be found on the internet. You know, you just put a search into the old Googles and you'll come up with loads of old forum threads, but not one single Discord thread, because that's just not how Discord works. Which is annoying because a lot of useful information held in Discord servers that you then have to sift through Discord servers to find. Another thing to add to that, as well as Discord search feature, is just broken. It doesn't work properly. Well, it does work, but not fully. I've tried to search for some things before, and I've had to dive for a needle in a haystack because it will simply refuse to show some old messages. Which is weird. I don't get why it does that, but it just sometimes won't show old messages. Would you want every Discord post to be fully public? No, no. But if it's a public Discord server, then why not? Well, he's buggered that up a bit. Okay, good, he seems to have gotten out of it. But I've kind of wobbled here. Yeah. Like, yeah, if it's a public Discord, then, like, sure, whatever. Have them all be public. I don't care. Because it's, you know, it's meant to be public anyways. You know, whenever I make a post in, like I said, that server that I've been admin of for a few years, you know, sure, realistically only like 20-30 people are going to see that message, but anywhere up to 8,000 people could see that message, which, you know, is whatever. But if it was in, like, a private friends group, no. Obviously not. But that's where you could have settings, you know, to have it like that. You know, they have the feature for, like, specific community discords, which you can use, which have, like, a whole suite of functions to help you measure community engagement and make servers more discoverable. You know. Sony posts. Sony posts so many servers. If all public messages servers have Google's results, so just flood the results. I mean, if it's useful information, why not? Because essentially, you think about it, it's kind of the same. It'd fall into a similar similar pool as, like, Reddit. You know? There are some useful things that get posted on Reddit. There is some complete nonsensical horseshit that gets posted on Reddit. The same with any forum, really. You can go back through some dusty old forums and find some really questionable posts from some people. And it's all just laid out there for the whole public to see. So, making Discord servers public wouldn't be breaking any new ground by any means. Or, like, publicly visible wouldn't be breaking any new ground. Grabs the titles and description, not every single reply. No, exactly. You just do it, have it do the same thing. But that's what I'm saying. Is Discord is terrible for storing and finding information. It's a terrible platform for that. You're better off storing the information somewhere else and just redirecting people to it. Like a website or something. So otherwise you just end up repeating yourself ad nauseum. Because, sure, Discord has the, like, pin system so you can pin useful things, but basically nobody reads the pins, so they'll keep asking the same question over and over again. And so you then just have to give them the answer of repeat the fucking pinned messages. It's up there. Right down the straight. Trying to balance driving here. Oh, I think I might have buggered it here. I'm trying to balance driving and reading. Whilst only having half hearing. Funny hands and feet is difficult. But Discord, there wouldn't be title. Oh shit. Yeah, but kind of grabbing the gist of what you're saying. I could probably guess from the post. Shit, I didn't shift up. Every message end up with results. I mean, I'm not saying that Discord as a platform is built to have that information shown. I'm just saying it's an innate flaw with how people use Discord. Like, sure, if we did try and make every Discord message public, it would be a terrible thing to do, because Discord is not built for that. But I'm just saying that as a place for hosting information, very useful information and like help and support topics and things like that, it's a terrible platform for doing that on. There are so many better options out there. Than using a Discord server. The problem is, most of the time people just want a Discord server, and it's like, oh, why? You know, as someone who both uses and, yeah, who, you know, is a user in some communities and is more of a admin moderator in others, you know, I've seen, like, all sort of sides of the coin, from managing to using. And it is a nightmare to find some old information sometimes. $28, holy shit. Case in point with the server I mentioned earlier. So, it's based on a series of arcade titles, and these have a card that you use to sort of save your player data on. Obviously, a card editor was made so players can edit their cards using a nice little piece of software. But if there's a couple of functions that software doesn't support, and if some people just don't want to use the software in general for reasons, I don't know. We used to have all the information laid out for doing hex editing of the card. You know, opening the card yourself in a hex editor and changing the values in the correct places. We'd figured it all out. But over time, that information became less and less relevant. So it's kind of become lost now. It's still there somewhere in the server, but it's so hard to find these days that it's effectively lost. But were it put up on a forum thread or something like that, it would have been so much easier to find than it is now. That's kind of the overarching point I'm getting at here. Like, Discord is great for a lot of things, but it's also really bad at a lot of things as well. But people kind of just want it to do everything, and it's not a be-all, end-all solution. If I can find it, well, I just put it in on Google and it'd probably come up. I've browsed many old dusty forums over the years, with all sorts of really useful information that was written years and years before I even knew what some of these things meant. And they're still around today, which is very useful. Oh. Not to mention as well, because Discord servers are closed off to anyone who isn't in the server, two servers could be made to do the exact same thing, and they could be having the exact same information shared, or one maybe has information the other doesn't have, and you're never going to know unless you're in both communities. So... you think that's a workaround? Forum should be easy to find stuff on going to Google. No, because my point is that I don't have to join that forum. I don't have to be part of that forum. I'm just a passerby. In a sense, I'm like, I guess a better example is I'm like window shopping in a sense. You know, with forums, their windows are nice and open. I can see everything that's on display. You know, I can make a choice as to whether or not that is useful to me, you know, just by looking on the outside. I don't have to go in, I don't have to be a member of their club or anything. I'm just a general passerby, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this information is useful. I'm grateful for it. With a Discord, I have to go in, join their little group, you know, before I can even consider finding that information. Can't do that with SRS forums. Okay, well, it doesn't apply to all forums, obviously. But there are a lot out there that you can. That's my point. Sure, some forums are more locked down, are barred behind memberships, and stuff like that, whatever. But with a Discord, there is no open option. They are all locked down. Like, say, now that you've deleted your SRS account, if there was something you wanted to see on an SRS forum thread, you can't see that now until you make another SRS account. Sucks, doesn't it? But in, like, a more open forum, it's like, oh, it's just there. Okay, I don't need an account. I can just see it with my eyeballs. You know? That's kind of the same problem I'm talking about. Not to mention that, as you said, there are no titles, or you can't really make threads in Discord. Either, which does make topics harder to find. You may have made 0 posts on it, but someone else might have made a post about a topic that you're interested in. You know? That's what I'm saying. Like, with a public forum, you don't have to be a member, you don't have to have ever have posted, but you can see the information, and that information is accessible to you, which is good. Because some of that information is really useful. Like, I know someone who is the proud owner of a sort of Skyline, an R33 Skyline, and, you know, his biggest tip for people going to buy, like, older cars is to utilize these classic car forums, you know, where people own these cars and have talked about their experiences. And the only way he would have known about that is because he could look it up and find that information himself. You know? And anyone could just go on those forums, read the threads, and be like, oh yeah, okay. This car is got some quirks. Every time I checked the forum was for the upcoming seasons, and that was just a link that was shared around. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You know, if you don't want to interact with it, then yeah, it's whatever. It doesn't matter to you. But you know, having things be so easily accessible is useful. Oh, Matthias stuffed it. Races are back on. Wasn't expecting that. Ooh, reverse a little bit, almost handed it back to him immediately. Whether or not I can hold him off is a different question. But yeah, like, I'm not saying you have to go and look at forums. I'm just saying that for some things, forums can do things that Discord never will be able to. Unless you butcher Discord from what it is. And that's why when Discord tried to add forums, it really didn't work. Because Discord is not built to handle this kind of stuff. It's more built for in-the-moment things, you know, sharing what's happening in the moment, interacting with people in the moment. And it's brilliant at that, you know. That's why it's so successful. And so popular. Because it does that well. When it comes to keeping hold of things for a really long time, to look back at them later, it's not so good. Not great for finding information. Holy moly, it's Chikrika 3611, yes. It is. You've come to join me on the Plague Wagon tonight. Oh, I'm fumbling this. I turned my fan off earlier. That's kind of regretting it now because it is getting warmer. Nothing better to do, yes. Good to know that I'm your last resort. Nah, I'm kidding. Or am I? Da, da, da. No, I am. Not like it would change anything anyways. Even if I wasn't. Oh, I've got like 2 laps to go. I gotta try and hold off Mattia. Ugh. I'm looking forward to that. It's definitely quicker. TD Solar Crown seems he's suffering. Yeah. I'm surprised he bought the game in the end, to be honest. It just seemed like it was gonna be nothing but disappointment, but I guess he was being hopeful. I do definitely see him as the kind of person who tries to look for good in everything, which is commendable, but sometimes you are fighting a bit of a losing game, really. Especially in today's day and age. With just how unabashedly shit a lot of things are. Oh, he's right on me again. I maybe slowed down too much there. Move yourself around and wear your lashes. Maybe. Maybe. You never know. Trying to run him around the outside. It didn't quite work. The outside gives him such a better run. I had to try and pressure him into buggering up. I used to do that too, but yeah, stop being that person sometimes seems to just poo. Yeah. Sometimes there is some good through the bad. Oh. Oh god. I think that's cooked me. I lived, but I lost time. I hope he cooks himself. That's not gonna help either. But yeah, I have grown a lot more jaded of a lot of things in life over the years. Because there is just a lot more bad than good, you eventually realize, which sucks. But it is what it is. I was riding a throttle there too much, that kind of squandered me on the exit. Come on, I need him to screw up somewhere. I don't think he is gonna falter. CDU is just mid. No competition around. Maybe it would have been better received. Yeah. Oh. Just important to use our time to enjoy what we enjoy. Yeah. Woof. That was my fastest lap of the race. I tried. But when it's Car X for way less, Crew 2 for €1. Yeah. Albeit, funny thing on that, there was a couple of people who went and bought the Crew 2, and they're like, oh yeah. It's $1, why not? And they refunded it after like before an hour. They're like, wow, this game's bad. Honestly, I feel like they did this move. I was thinking about it earlier. I almost feel like they did this move, like adding the offline modes to 2 and Motorfest, and then putting 2 on sale for $1. I almost feel like they're trying to sweep the whole original Crew problem under the rug. Because they're like, oh yeah, here's... Why don't you move to Crew 2? You know? You should come and play our newer, shinier game. And obviously people are like, no, we want the original. No, here it is, $1. We'll serve it up to you on a silver platter. And obviously some people have bought into it. And it's like, whatever, you know, but at the same time it's like, no. It's a different game. Even if I was interested in buying the Crew 2, which I'm not, you know, I'd still want the Crew 1 back. Because it's a fundamentally different game. Yeah, I didn't even play the full release. I played like an alpha test years ago. But like it's corporate marketing alpha, not actual alpha. The game was basically complete for all things considered. It was like 5 or 6 months out from release, so calling it an alpha is just there as a marketing ploy so they could do an open beta later down the line. I played that and I was like, wow, yeah, this game kind of sucks. My interest for it for the years have only gone down as well because of the like live service model and like just bloating the game out in general. I don't like games with a lot of bloat. Oh, excuse me. Especially getting into them after all that bloat has been added. Like, if I was to buy the Crew 2 now, it has like 5-6 years worth of bloat just slammed on top of the base game. Which has no doubt made the experience really muddy. I got a pretty decent start here, all things considered, looking at that. I need to get very safe. But in the end, I was not quick enough. Turn the fan quickly. I need some cooler air. Fun track though. He was really close, even from like lap 2. Yeah, he was trying. Oh yeah, this is where he locked up. Yeah. Yeah, came in quite deep and locked up. Put me quite wide, and then he sort of backed out of that. That's nice. He get past. He was trying. Yeah. But give me just how it's gonna actually hit my hand. Open it. Okay, that's better. Okay, he came around the outside here. And yeah, just outdid me on the brake and ran it around the outside. More grip. Took the lead. Let's see what happened with him. How did he throw it away? Here we go. There's a tricky break in spot this. Oh, I think he just... This bump here was killer. I was already 30 seconds behind. Yeah, he just... Oh. Yeah, that bump was absolutely killer. Not friendly on the cars at all. Just bonk. You just can't really see it either. You just have to line the car up and pray you got it right. Pray you get a good bounce and then keep going. You can do it pretty consistently when they did throughout the race. But, yeah, there is an element of luck, I'd say. I got it. Yeah, look at that big hop on the last lap into here. Fully off the ground on the front axle. Bonk. Sort of threw me off a bit. But yeah, rolling back a bit. Oh wait, a bit too far back. Yeah, I had a really shit run out of here. Which allowed him to catch up and sweep on back through. Away he went. Once again. And that was that. Very interesting race. Let me bring up the results, I guess. And... oh. I changed the window. I am a fool. I forgot we were looking at live for speed last week. So I'd actually changed it. There we go. That's better. So I was looking for a live for speed window. There wasn't one. Cool. Yep, so Mattia wins. Myself second. And Hanu in third. 128.4 though. Wow. Speedy. 129.3 for me. A little under a second behind in terms of fastest lap, and then Hanu over 130.7, which is not too shabby either. 2 incident points though. Naughty. A little bit of shuffling between the two of us, but yeah. Mattia had the better average speed. However, through the pure fact, oh, excuse me, that Yari beat Mattia last time out, it keeps me in the lead by 3 points. It's a 2-horse race now, unfortunately. Plus 3. But we're now down to 2. Phoenix next week, which should be interesting. Hopefully, maybe we could draw a couple more people in for that. And the finale at Modena the week after, which will also be interesting. But now, it's, I guess, Ferrari time. Make sure I'm actually registered. Seems like I am. Oh. Oh, but it's given up on me. All right. Oof. Why that's just so it's just fallen over completely. Oh. Enthusiast remix OST, yup. Oh, excuse me. Yes, they sort of revamped playlist for the streams. I trimmed out a lot of songs, added some new ones in. Sort of just tried to make it a bit more curated and a little bit more focused than the prior mess. Some more of the same, a little bit new. But some of the oddities that I basically always skip taken out. No doubt in like a few months' time I'll go and do the exact same thing again, but you know. But now I'm pretty satisfied with the list that we have. So I can't really complain. And of course, that means I've kept the only good part about Enthusia, and that's the soundtrack. Where were we last week? Salzburg Ring. Yes. No, I have to switch it. There we go. Again? Why does this always happen? Oh, this is just a joke at this point. How does the car magically gain height every round? Well, magically shrink, should I say, every round. So I have to keep lifting it. Unless did I lower it before the race last week? Maybe I did. I don't remember what I did. The setup might even just be complete rubbish. I'll be honest. We're gonna find out. Oh, you're right. Give this bad boy a bit of a proper shakedown. Oh, this corner's gonna be dreadful. Hey, yep. Okay, you're good. Nice and steady on the brakes, there we go. Ooh. Oh, I'm just not paying attention to the braking markers. Oopsies. Off to a fantastic start. Okay, the top speed does seem to be more beneficial here than it was at Salzburg Ring. That's for sure. Oh, it's still trying to kill me under braking in the turn. We kinda made it. Kinda being the key word. This car's fucking weird. Before races in, I still don't understand it. It's annoying. If I just had a better... Oh my god, that rear tire is cooked. If I just had a better understanding of this car and how it worked, I would be doing a lot better in this championship, actually. Let's try that, see what that does. Because yeah, I've had reasonable pace throughout all of these rounds so far. Fucking amazing. I just can't drive the car consistently. It's insane. Shit. Come on. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh shit, of course. Should you tell me what? What? What is up? What is? I'm confused. Is there something? Oh, what am I doing? I'm fucking no. I don't know. Oh. I at least have an excuse tonight, okay? I at least have an excuse tonight. Other weeks, a bit less so. And sometimes. Depends on how much I've destroyed my brain at work. So my job may not be very physically taxing. It can sometimes be very mentally taxing. Impressive, you can go from debate mode to goldfish mode in half a stream. Ugh. Man, my concentration wavers like crazy sometimes. It could change on a coin toss. Especially when I'm not quite... shouldn't have braked in turn. Ow. Especially when I'm not 100%. Which, yeah, sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes our brain just drifts off and I lose complete track of what I was doing. Because I got too busy thinking about something completely different to what I was actually doing. Brakes are just awful. I hate this kind of braking so much. I just don't really have any good solutions to fix it. It's the big problem. I'm just kind of left dealing with it. It's not really ideal, as you've seen, because I've pretty much buggered up every race I've been in so far. Could have gotten a podium in at least 2 of the races, definitely. At least 2. And I threw them away through my own incompetence of driving this car properly. Which is very fun. Me gusta mucho. Just like my engine loved that. It didn't. I wonder maybe if I put more rear downforce on, actually. That's a good Good question. How much? How much will tacking on a shitload of rear downforce do? Leave everything else as is. And we're just gonna see how this goes. Big crank. No, I'll leave it at 68. This can give me better traction under braking without the need and without compromising my speed too much then. It's pretty great. Okay, it's a bit more manageable, it feels. I'm rolling that backwards a little bit. Just not as dead straight when I brake. And even if it does impact my speed in the straights, I think I probably will take this anyways, because it's better to have a more consistent car, even if it's slightly slower, than a faster car that will just spit me out and kill me at a moment's notice if I'm not careful. Okay, big test now. How will the speeds go? Come out onto the straight. Okay, we're down about 3 miles an hour. It seems. But, you know what? I think it's worth it. I think losing that 3 mile an hour is worth it. For just having better traction everywhere else. I think I should turn right. Alright, I'll turn right. There you go, turn right. You proud of me? Things indicate when you change lanes you're being unsafe. Bitch, I bought a Ferrari. I own the road, you know? That's how Ferrari drivers are, right? Too important to indicate. Too important to take chicanes either, apparently. Well, so that sign thing there is solid, so you have to make sure you avoid that. Again, the Ferrari comes with indicators. I was going to say I don't see any, but they are there. The car doesn't have a button to use them, so checkmate. I have the world's most useless headlights. Ferraris are unsafe by nature, exactly. Especially one like this, that has like a bajillion horsepower and tires that don't conform to the laws of physics properly. Must be some bottom look for it. I haven't seen none on the dashboard. Ugh, why is everything being slow tonight? Slow as my bloody brain. That means I need everything else to work faster. Cannot retrieve list of servers. Why are you telling me that? The stream is still running, isn't it? I don't know why I asked that question. Because if it wasn't, then you'd never be able to answer. It is running. Okay. I can see it on the OBS. I don't know why you see Film Ninja decides it doesn't care about finding servers anymore. Buffers. I'm not dropping any frames. I think he's trolling. Dirty bugger. Alright, now it seems to be working. Yeah, Ramon spoiled your game, but I'd already figured it out. I have all the metrics at my hand. I could tell that the stream was working fine. You did nearly have me, though, with AC refusing to find the master server list. Stupid thing. But we're good now. Oh. Next time we'll do it the other way around. What, disconnect, what, like a DDoS me and disconnect my live stream and then pretend like nothing ever happened? Is that what you mean? String me along like it's fine. Even though I'd be... my internet would be dead, so... Not quite sure if that would work. Would be funny, though. Oh, reverse rolls. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll start typing in chat saying that I can't see myself. But I guess you meet yourself and Ramon, maybe. Rather than me. Breaking the fourth wall. Dude, that while standing ahead of a mirror. I'll become John Cena. Can't see me. Oh no, but then that means I have to pander to the Chinese. That's not gonna end so well. Shit. I don't want to be John Cena now. Good plot development. Albeit that does sound like an easy way to get a lot of money. Because they are certainly investing a lot these days. Qualifying. To get more of a vampire role. Oh, okay. I just jumped to John Cena because I've had the John Cena comparisons before. I don't watch WWE, but I did have someone back in, like, school who always used to call me fucking Steve Austin. Or, like, Stone Cold. Because apparently that's what I was like to him. I don't know. I don't know if that says anything. How would I compare them? I don't know. I heard all sorts of weird-ass comparisons during school. I've been called all kinds of nonsense. He lost in me. Supposedly. I don't really get it either, but... Oh. This wing is so much better. If only I'd figured this out, like, I don't know, 4 races ago, that would have been helpful. Should have been in second there. Ow. So I can up the pressures on the left side, it seems a little bit. They're not really getting used much. Not that I'm even sure that matters. Oh, understeer, come on. Whatever, that'll do. I need to do a little bit of spin walk, crashing walk, and then cry the forums because Craig Austin said so. Fuck it hell. Hmm. 39. It's pretty speedy, actually. I think that's relatively comparable to like a Daytona prototype lap, I think. Which is quite interesting. So this thing is about as quick as a Daytona prototype around here. Oh. If not, maybe slightly quicker. I don't remember exactly Daytona prototype lap times. Of course, like DPI and like the LMDHs will obviously be faster. But the old like DP mod we have in AC, I'd say is actually pretty close on pace with this. Which is pretty interesting. Ugh. Alright, up against the wall as close as I can. Stream dead? I don't think it is. Ain't pulling my leg this time. Something shitty to break by, so. We messaged him on the forum. Fuck you. See, there you go, rumbled. I don't know how to put the Futurama meme in my head. The blackjack and hookers. I'll build my own forum with blackjack and hookers. Ah, forget the forum. You do it. My SRS forum is probably locked up in Enrique's basement. You'll find his answer on the Google search. Yeah, I will. Okay, 66%, not 96%. God, 96% brake bias would be ridiculous. Shit. You go down to first gear for this corner. I really shouldn't. You sure it's the stream and not just my brain? Off. Whee! Donk. 1 and 1, 2. 66. You tried the same joke too many times in a short space of time and it doesn't work. You actually want to make it work. Come back next week. When I've forgotten about it. The Wi-Fi can escape. Kind of funny. That's my favorite YouTuber stream more than this tried. Fuck's sake. A funny little thing about internet, though, or like Wi-Fi, is that Wi-Fi is actually blocked by water.
Skins unavailable. Carry on.
Okay, thanks, Enrique. So I work in a telecommunications company, obviously I hear, like, stories and stuff. Oh, you heard that too? I remember hearing a story about, like, they went around this, like, old lady's house who was complaining her Wi-Fi didn't work. But it turned out she'd put the Wi-Fi box behind an aquarium. Oh, I just crossed the line. So, it was completely blocking all the signal to her. So tired enough to work. Yup. Rob sniped me and I fucked it up. Like a chump. The led's still valid, but yeah, I've binned it. Imagine if fish could read the internet. They surf on it all day. Fuck's sake. That cough was not because of my illness, that's just my intestines twisting from that how terrible that joke was. I see again now, the car is like magically taller for like no reason. Why does this car keep changing height? I don't get it. Alright, time for another really bad race start. Oh, maybe I should have put more fuel in. Ah, well, we'll find out. The crew, never mind. I mean, you got a point. I am the only one here talking. Alright. That was the best start I've ever gotten in this car. To say it was great would maybe be not exactly true, but it's a start. I cleared Rob? I don't really know. I think I have. Oh yeah, I have. Nice. Alright, Geronimo, I'm out of here. Chubb now crash. Oh, don't worry, I will. Don't even need to ask me. But of course, I gotta make the moment it happens a surprise to keep things suspenseful, you know? I can never get the braking right on this fucking corner. With us in the chat, no way. I'm a little worried here. I might have to do a little bit of fuel saving. Hopefully that's not going to be the case, but we'll find out in a couple of laps' time. Because I honestly wasn't really paying massive attention to my fuel numbers in qualifying, and just kind of assumed that this number from Salzburg ring last week would just work here at Daytona. It might not, though. Yeah, you do this every week. I do it every week. But that's because I'm an idiot and keep forgetting to properly vet the numbers. That was a shit run through that corner, though. You say Phil 2 laps in, oh, we're good. Well, it's because I legitimately don't know. And I see those numbers get low and I get worried. Like, if it stays at 6, I am legitimately fucked. But I'm hoping it is going to be an oh, we're good moment. Especially the amount of cows inside this track. Yeah, I know. No cows. Unfortunate. This does make it inferior to Salzburg going last week. But maybe we could put a few prancing horses in the infield. That might solve the problem. I can tell my feet are going to be very happy with me at the end of this. They're already not feeling particularly great. Some rumble streamers. What on earth is that? Not even sure if I want to know. If that's in context of the cow's message. Okay, we're not good. Oh shit, especially not good if I'm doing that. Oh lol cow, oh okay. Oh, rub through the grass. A little bit there. We actually do want to do a little bit of fuel saving this week. So, I didn't cry wolf for nothing. Whoop. Which has essentially squandered my already slim chances of winning here, to be honest. As a wannabe YouTube competitor. Yeah, all of these competitor... Oh, I've kind of got that wrong. All of these competitor sites usually end up just being full of complete rubbish. And usually they're full of, like, the rejects of the original platform. Like, Hick is basically just full of criminals. From what I've seen, at least. Because it's all the people who did stuff that were too stupid on Twitch and got banned. But Kick's like, nah, this shit's cool here, guys. Come in and, be a criminal on live stream. We're okay with that. I mean, we fund people's gambling addictions, so, you know, we're not far off. Blue Sky any good? I don't know, I haven't used it. I've heard people rave about some of these, like, the so-called Fediverse applications, which are meant to be more like open source stuff. I've heard people rave about those in recent times. I think Blue Sky might be one of them. Stuff like Mastodon as well also count. But I haven't used any of them myself, so I can't really comment. With personal experiences. So Miko has broken away quite a healthy chunk from the lead. He's obviously going to be catching me soon. Especially if I continue to drive like a complete moron like I am now. Today looked empty in comparison. Yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly interested in it because I don't really use Twitter, so in general. So, I don't know why I'd want to use Twitter competitor. I don't even say use Twitter, he says all the bots are missing for, yeah, true. Shit, we're talking Twitter. Yes. Well, mainly Blue Sky, but Adam was asking if Blue Sky's any good, but obviously it's directly related to Twitter. Yeah, we saved a bit of fuel, I don't know. It's not going to be enough, I don't think. But I guess we're just going to have to carefully balance. Fuel saving. Yeah, Blue Sky's a movie studio. Yeah, different thing, different thing. .36s, holy shit. Insane. I don't know if Miko's hoping to go for a dive there. He was, I'm not really sure where he was thinking of going. I certainly wasn't. There's nowhere near. Might have just been him. A little wobble under the brakes there. I don't know. It's hard to predict what this car will do under braking sometimes. That's why I obviously was willing to sacrifice my straight line speed to make this thing just that bit more predictable under braking so I can have more confidence to give it a bit of a push, which so far seems to be working. I'd be having a bit less pressure from these guys if I didn't have to worry about fuel saving, but I do a little bit, so yeah, it's not ideal. I think now I can simple it down to just a little bit of lift and coast into this chicane and a little bit of lift and coast into turn 1 as I get massively wide there. But I think that's gonna give me enough leverage to make it to the end on the current fuel load I have. About halfway into the race. And we are over half the fuel load left, so I guess that's good. That was actually a 37, as I get a big wobble and another big wobble. That's very helpful. I can go the long way if he wants to come through. I don't know why I'm really delaying the inevitable here, but I am. Why not? What is he heading up to? I thought he was going right up to the wall there. Oh, we've ended up side by side into the chicane. That wasn't really what I wanted. Right, that somehow worked. I was hoping that by jumping on the clutch I'd pull back, but I'm guessing he held back a bit more than I was expecting on the way in. That was not... That did not go the way I thought it would. I braked there. Why did I brake? I guess I felt like I was worried I was going to hit him. But I shouldn't have been. That's... Put me way out wide, big slide. That team is going to breeze past. No, fuck it. Had to happen, didn't it? At least I think my fuel woes should be behind me. So, I'm gonna say fuck it, we ball and full push to the end. Unless those numbers go into the wrong way quicker than I think. Honestly, I'm annoyed, but I'm at least glad that I can just at least drive at relatively competitive pace still with how I am at the moment, so it's whatever. Whereas a couple of days ago, I don't think I'd be able to do this without being in measurable pain, so... You win some, you lose some. I think a podium was the realistic finishing spot anyways, but, you know, no harm in trying to fight for a little bit more. But this car has been a very cruel mistress. think I rounded off the fuel numbers though. So I think yeah, full push to the end is working. Or is going to work. I'm 36 for. Ooh. Get a faster lap by fuel saving. I'm not even joking. Fuel saving meta speed strat? No, I think I just executed poorly everywhere else. What were we doing in the chart part? The same as what we've been doing the past few weeks. Which is, teaming on with crash and burn racing for a bit. Until we get derailed or I get bored for the night. Tires are slowly falling off now. You're surprisingly close between the front two. Seem to be going at it quite nicely. Solitaire stream? Do you really want to sit here and watch me play solitaire for a few hours? At that point, I will have resigned myself to old grandma. Why not? I don't know. Should play Mahjong or 3D Pinball Space Cadet. Well, I have no idea how to play Mahjong. I remember trying it once, because I think it came bundled, didn't it, on some old Windows machines? And, I remember kid me just clicked random shit and was like, yeah, Mahjong. I had no clue what I was doing. But a Space Cadet Pinball, that used to be my jam. I had the high score in the family. I was balling. Literally. How to fit it with the sound. Tonight, probably, yeah. Hopefully by next week this is... Well, I'm hoping by the end of this week, really, this is all subsided. Oh god, don't do that. Get Flashpoint and Child Flash games. I never really played many Flash games, to be honest. I sort of... missed a large chunk of that. I was actually a relatively late adopter of the internet in relative to our generation. I didn't really have a consistent internet connection until, I guess, 2010. Which would have been when I moved back here and got, like, properly set down and stuff. Just when we were, when I was out in Spain, all we had was dial-up modem. Joys of living in the middle of nowhere. But it was a nice time though. I could be ignorant completely of the world around me. Because it didn't exist for all I cared. It's just my little microcosm and the countryside. Played the Internet Games on Windows 7, you had backgammon in there. It's another game I have no idea how to play. I want to look at what my time is in the Daytona prototype after this. I'm in 37s here. I'm pretty certain that it's comparable, if not faster, than a DP lap. I need to make it to the end here first, without throwing all my work away. There's literally a free yellow pinata for someone who came across shot me. Poor you. It seems like I am going to be pretty tight on fuel at the end here, maybe. Actually, no, I think I should be fine. Have about a litre left. Just also thought I was balling against a CPU who literally ate own pieces. I gotta love that. When, like, the AI is bad in a video game, you're like, yeah, I'm great, and you go online and you get transferred and you're like, ah, okay, I see. I see. .87, I think I had when I crossed the line. Oh, finally a fucking podium. Took me long enough, eh? Took me fucking long enough. What did I miss? Usual rambling. Really? Oh yeah. No, I meant in the Ferrari. In the Ferrari. Specifically in the Ferrari. I haven't been lower than second place in the EuroNASCAR so far. Last two races, a little bit different circumstances. That being said, I didn't put a major foot wrong in either of those races. I guess at Kimura I did to get past, but what's the point? You got disqualified? Damn. Rip buzzer. Shit. You're right. Now my car actually shrunk 2 mil again, so I got disqualified for not being at the legal ride height. Because this car hates me apparently. Actually got a respectable start. Time for me to never replicate that in the final two races. Kind of cockblocked Yari in there. Rob was very safe there. So I mistakenly left him room when I really didn't need to. But this setup was a great improvement. So can't wait to give it a shot next week at probably a more technical track, no doubt. with me being a bit more, excuse me, functional than tonight. Yeah, the fuel saving might not have been... actually, no, I think it was needed. I only had about 0.8 of a litre at the end, and we were guzzling about 3 litres a lap, so... Okay, I don't think he was really trying, and he just got him pretty hot there, so it's fair enough. Did he back out? What I want to see is, did he back out here? I'm pretty certain this has happened to me before. Well, someone has gone to overtake me, and then we've both backed out into a corner, and we've screwed each other over more by doing that. Oh, the car's barely audible. Okay, does he back out? Yes, he does back out. He kinda does. Does he do that normally? I don't know if he breaks that much normally. Seen on that before. He hits the brakes at the 3 marker. There's the 3 marker. No. Just after. But that's actually earlier than I was braking. I was braking at the 2 cone. We both went a bit wide there. Yeah, because my strategy to fuel save was clutch at the 3 cone, brake at the 2 cone. I think we actually... Okay, he broke a bit before me. And we're both still braking because we're like, Oh, little sink there. We both made that pretty well, to be honest. I was fully like, oh no, we're dead. But, I think even if he hadn't have backed out, or like, even if he hadn't sort of put himself on the grass here, you know, we would have made it through, actually. I pretty much always left him a car width. But, yeah. I was fully expecting to just see him whiz past me. Nope. Yeah, I don't know why I braked. It just caught me off guard, I think. I don't know. Tonight's not been a night for rational thinking. Right, you press the gas pedal harder. He did. Ah, oh, that's what did it. Look at that tiny little bump. Fucking arg. I was just riding that curb a little too much. And didn't correct out soon enough. So boop. Around she goes. That was basically the end of the race, really, for me. I don't know if anything else interesting happened. Oh! Happened to Yari. Ooh. Oh, the rear end just went. Alright. Into the grass. I made a pretty good recovery then, because he was way behind here. But he caught up and passed both the slow rows before the end. and retaken the point of the rest of the pack. So a little nudge there. Well, it was a little tippy tap. Nico uses that as his chance to pounce. Oh, he got on the grass there a bit. Oh, if only that had happened. Might have given me a better shot. Not that I I can't fucking talk. Wish ill on anyone. Not ish will. Not sure why Rob Lane changed there. Oh, way off on the grass. There comes Mattia to seal the deal. Gets by. What speeds would it have on the straight actually? Let's see. With a positive chance negative, so that's a wish. Damn, evil bastard. 198 for Mattia. Okay. What was Miko pulling? 197 flat, pretty much. So we're pretty comparable in speeds, actually. Had I have committed to lower downforce, I would have definitely have been the fastest car in the straights, it seems. Yeah, 197. Oh, maybe Yari? Oh yeah, Yari, look at that. No. I was hitting 200 with the lower downforce. None of these guys are. They're hitting 198 tops. That was 200 on a full load of fuel, mind you. Oh. Uh-oh. Lower downforce cheater. Oh, I lost the rear, hits the wall, and it snaps out the other way. Oh, it's unlucky. Returns right as Yari comes along, so it has to kind of concede. And Yari's caught up to Jin. Oh no! They're both gonna full foul to him at the same corner, just at different points. Jim makes it, gets a little deep. Oh, then he loses the rear on the throttle. Oh, it's a nice avoidance by Ari though. Whew. Great heads up. Jumps on the brakes, but keeps the car pointed away. And then I think that's how these lots stay till the end, I guess. Yeah, he sort of pulls away a little bit, but not enough to really do anything. So that was that. Let me bring up the results. If I could find them, here we go. So, overall results. Miko takes the win with a 36.4. Crazy lap time. Mattia in second with 36 also. Insane pace from the two of them. 36 is crazy. Everyone else was in the 37s. Wow, that's pretty cool. Everyone was pretty close. 37.4 for me, 37.7 for Yai, 37.9 for Robin, 37.99 flat for Jim. One incident point, or two incident points in total throughout the race between that contact between Mattia and Yari. Other than that, pretty clean. Bit of a mishmash this race. Some nice movements around the board. I'm guessing Jim must have run out of fuel or something, because he came into pit, I think, on the final lap. Which is interesting. You know, actually, we're going to take another quick look at that. I just want to see. Looking at the overall standings, though, Mika missed the first round, so he is sort of languishing back a little bit in the points. In terms of the full-timers, though, Mattia has this pretty wrapped up 20-point advantage over Yari. 2 wins, 2 second places. Very consistent. Miko has the other 2 wins, obviously. Myself in 3rd. Quite far back from Yari, so I don't think I'm going to be challenging him, really, unless shit goes wrong. Rob not too far back from me, so that could be quite interesting in these last 2 rounds. And then Jim not terribly far behind Rob either. Next week we're hitting up the Rome E3 circuit, which is going to be something. It'll definitely be unique, to say the least. And then finishing it off with the newer Portimao track, the not shit one, which should be pretty fun, I think. Just bring that replay quickly again. I just want to see. I'm going to say you should play Asphalt Unite if you want to chill. I didn't play Asphalt 9, but I kind of lost interest in the Asphalt series with 8, to be honest. 8 was fun at launch. Like, I played it quite a bit when it first came out, and I had a good bit of fun with it. And I played it on both mobile and PC, because you could, which is nice. But over time, it just got more grindy. They added more microtransactions. It got more predatory in general. I just lost interest because it was... I don't know, there's not a lot of mobile games that interest me these days because they're just so predatory. And they're either, if they're not draining your wallet dry, they're wasting your time for the privilege. Oh, he spun on the power. No, it seems like he just gave up, I guess. Yeah. Might have been low on fuel still anyway, so I don't know. It's a free Lamborghini Temeraria. What the hell even is that? I don't even know what car that is. What? Gotta look this up, I guess. I don't even know. Never heard of that before. Oh, it essentially just looks like a newer Huracan. But worse, kind of? I don't know. But I don't know. I'm really not a fan of free-to-play mobile games, to be honest. I used to play a few of them back in the day, but over time I just... Nah, I'm not... I really can't tolerate the free-to-play grind anymore. Like, I basically have no game... Yeah, I have basically no games installed on my phone. At the moment. And the ones I do, I rarely play them. That being said, you know, I don't really do a lot of handheld or portable gaming in general. Even if it was, like, really good. Because, you know, just with how my schedule and life is, I'm either at my computer or, yeah, I'm off doing something, which means that I don't really have time to sit around and play games on my phone as it is. Obviously, some other people, they get a lot more use out of it. especially people with like, say, like long commutes on public transport and stuff. But luckily for me, I don't have that very often, so it sort of works out. Some Asphalt games like Urban GT and Urban GT2 are OGs. I think the first Asphalt game I played was 4. 4 on my old Nokia. I bought it from my old Nokia. It was like £4. And
IDOS.
played quite a bit of that actually. I think I completed that in the end. Okay, why is this not? Oh, there we go, now it's shown. And then, yeah, missed all the other games until, yeah, basically missed all of the games until 8. I didn't play another Asphalt game until 8. I missed 7, I missed 6. I think it's because those were paid still on mobile. And I was able to buy Asphalt 4 using my credit, because I had pay-as-you-go back then. When I moved over to like a contract on an Android phone, I didn't have any money really that I could use to spend on video games. So I kind of just didn't really play any until 8 came out. And the car in mind for Top Gear Test Track Series Hubs, one of my favorites to race. I don't know. There's quite a lot. I mean, I guess the Estonia from Binwood last year. That's always going to be a classic car to drive. It's pretty easy to drive as well. But you said I was playing Crash Team Racing. No. No. Not Crash Team Racing. When are we doing Top Gear Test Track? I'm not doing Top Gear Test Track. It's what Maddie is doing, or Kirby, as he's named here. Where did we get to last time? I don't remember. I completed all the events I can do. It's just muscle car. Seems so. Guess we'll leave those for now. We'll do the single events. If they still go up, that's because my content running, because I don't want it dead. I can relate on the dead content side of things. I guess we pick La Muscale. Yeah. You'll get there eventually.
3, 2, 1, go!
At the end of the day, the subs don't matter too much, as long as you have fun. It's more about finding people who actively engage with your content as well. Because most people I find who subscribe will, like, watch your content once and then, like, never again. It's nice that they've left the gesture of subscribing, but it doesn't really do your channel any good. Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of fun. Keeps catching me out. This is a figure of 8. This game poop. Yeah, subs was effort, yeah. Subs have only had less and less views some of them. I don't know, I quite like this game. I've had fun with it so far. It does one thing, but it kind of commits to that one thing well enough. Damn, I don't get a record bonus because he stole my kill. Right, I'm gonna have to kill him instead. Come here. Closer. Oh shit, I'm gonna screw up myself more there. my god. We're fighting.
We're down to the
Oh,
final
he's
10.
dead.
Who will
Someone is.
survive?
There's option not make sublists public. I mean, it's good in general to have control over your information and what does and doesn't get shown to the public. Yeah, it's never a bad thing. So I can unsub and resub whenever I feel like it. I feel like that only really matters for, like, smaller content creators, to be honest. I guess if you're subscribed to a lot of smaller content creators, then I guess it does apply. I should have turned the music up a little bit. Why did it just save when I opened the bloody menu? Oh, dumb. Whatever. Not really if it's a streamer. Oh! Right, yeah, because they get, like, sub-notifications and stuff. Yeah. Oh, he's dead. I guess he killed himself, though, because I didn't get any bonus for that. Damn it.
Woo, that car is going.
Yeah, I forgot about streamers with, like, sub-notifications and stuff. As you can probably tell, I've not set up all of that stuff. Although for Veloce GTS8, I always forget that car's a thing, to be honest.
This is it, the final lap of the race. Incredible speed. Fastest lap.
Hate it when they have that on. Just like they often just drop whatever they're doing to thank the followers. Yeah.
This one's over. We have a winner.
What game is this? Crash and Burn Racing. Hey, you said this game was poopy earlier. And now you want to know what it is? Can't believe you, eh? Change the hat at a coin toss. Yeah, it's PS2. Yeah. Oh, it's compact. I don't want compact. There's a charger and you can race cars, so... Oh. Oh dear. You know, if like the Daytona wing came up, I'd maybe buy that. Because why not? But it doesn't want to come up. It's like purchasing systems kind of weird. I'll leave upgrades for now. Muscle 1. Ah, yeah. I've given my... I'll be honest, I probably should have just overwritten the default. But I just made my own with stupid names. So... that wasn't too bad. But it costs a lot of money, so no. Oh god. Same with Raze, or someone gets one on Twitch attention to stream or stop watching anything else. Yeah, I always find it funny when, like, you get the raid pop up and it's like, oh yeah, someone is raiding with one viewer. Start reintroducing themselves every time, yeah. Engine. I want power. Yeah, some people feel like they have to introduce themselves on like every time. That's all. Oh, let's try the sports car. I don't think I really used it much. But yeah, now that I've reached the point where like I've long stopped caring about like trying to, oh, excuse me, actively try and grow the channel.
From the Bronx, it's today's action-packed 3, 2, 1, go!
I'm kind of indifferent to whether people do these actions or not. It's nice, I'm still grateful for them and whatnot. But like, at the same time, it's like, meh. One like or one subscribe isn't gonna be life-changing. Isn't a life-changing thing, so...
We've got a wreck. Driver looks okay. Turbo ready.
Ooh. I'm gonna get into content creation, but I like unedited gameplay because I'm just lazy. Could do Ace Combat, Burnout, COD Zombies. See, the problem is, a lot of people do just do unedited gameplay, but it doesn't really work anymore. You've got to frame it right, I feel. Because otherwise, there's no real personality to it. It's just... Unless you're talking, then there's a bit more personality to it. But like, yeah, some people you see will, like, still to this day go and upload, like, just basic gameplay with no voiceover or anything. And it's like, unless you're doing something that's, like, a cool idea to watch, then it's like, meh. People aren't gonna be interested. I think does not have enough grip. I don't know if it has enough power either, to be honest. These two ahead are running away with it. Like, I only really do raw gameplay now on these live streams, but they are fighting each other. Holy shit. Are they both dead? Oh my god, I think they're both dead.
Ooh, that car is going nowhere.
Holy shit. Long plays really interest me, and even then it's only when there are VODs, yeah.
Will survive.
Long plays are only interesting to me if they've been made for the purpose of archival of a certain piece of content in a video game. And I want to have, like, a reference to that piece of content. Then it's like, here you go. You know, saves me having to go and play the game and record it. To, like, show it to someone or something. Other than that, yeah, I don't really care. Ooh. But if you can do a long video and get me interested in whatever nonsense it is you're doing, then I'll be interested to stick around and watch. But, no, I think one of the big rules that I've had, admittedly I've not always stuck to it, but, one of the big rules I've had, but really there's two rules, I think are important to consider when you're making content creation earlier on. One, do you enjoy making it? You need to enjoy making it. And, like, playing the game, actually, like, recording the footage, doing whatever it is. If it's, like, gaming, you know, playing the game. If it's doing, like, some random activity, doing that activity.
It's all over. We have a winner.
Yeah, you need to actually enjoy it at first. And then the whole process of making that into a video. And then the second rule is this something you would watch? Like, if this was somebody else, you know, would you watch it? I think those are the two real important rules to keep in mind when you sort of start doing content. Maybe it's worth just investing in the muscle car, I don't know. 17, holy shit. I don't know how much further this thing goes with upgrades. Damn! Big blower. Wedge. That's one funny wing mount. I guess we've got to buy the Mahusive blower. And then get performance upgrade, because that's just about all else we can really afford. Put it in gearbox, see what that changes. Did I see we already do kind of have that one? Is there a bigger one though? That one's a little small. Ah, really coming along nicely, yeah. He is sturdy stallion. Los Angeles. Change color.
3, 2, 1, go!
Fight my way to the front here. Hard.
We've got a wreck!
He's pretty mangled at the front already.
Going nowhere. That's a new fastest lap.
That's a start line? I didn't even notice it was like in the middle of a corner.
That's the
Oh
worst
shit.
crash I've ever seen.
Oh god.
We've got a wreck.
Whew.
Driver looks okay.
Oh god, there's fire everywhere. Now, honestly, this game really falls apart on like the longer tracks. There's only like one track, I'd say, so far from my experience, it's long. Which is like the San Francisco ones, I think.
Fastest lap.
Like all the others are like pretty nice and small. Which is nice, because it helps keep the carnage contained. Oh no. Pushed me into that. Get back here, you rascal.
Oh, brother, that's all she wrote.
Oh, he's all over the road.
That's the worst crash I've ever seen. Oh, brother, that's all she wrote.
Only 6 cars left, man. This race is taking its toll. Playing with fire here, boosting over those. I was kind of trying to ignite them. I didn't work though. Oh shit. Boost.
White flag, the final lap. What an event! We have a winner!
New items in the shop. Wham! I still find it crazy that this game has actually functional slipstreaming. Honestly, it's one of my gripes about a lot of more casual racing games and arcade racing games. Smokestack, holy shit. That they just, like, completely ignore slipstreaming as a mechanic, and it always annoys me. Thick. But thankfully this game does not do that. Buy another upgrade and now I'm broke. Guess we'll buy. We're not gonna fit those. We'll buy those, just, you know, in case I do like a more of a build that isn't so bare on the rest of the body. Redwood Forest 2. I think this might be the last normal race. Oh wait, shit. Didn't upgrade the car. Eh, we'll try it without the upgrade. Might not need it. Pyrex has it too. Hard to notice initially, but it's somewhat strong. What's this, sorry? I've goldfished again. Oh, slipstream. Yes. Fuck it. But given the amount of carnage, this might not be over. Oh, you bad. It's a little hard to make use of slipstream here because of like how short a lot of the tracks are. But it's nice that it's there. It has definitely helped out a couple of times. And I'd rather have it than not have it. It adds more to the toolbox of things you can use. You get like a little vibration effect in the controller, so when you get it, which I guess is a nice indicator. It's like a very subtle vibration. It's not like it's shaking your hand off. That was an opponent there who got spun out. Lol. It's like, yeah, I'm getting like a light little vibration in the controller. Tell me that I'm in the slipstream. Visual signs, you just need to check the gap between cars. Yeah, I don't mind that. Oh, yeah, that little slick is playing havoc. I don't mind that inherently. Because that's what it's like in real life as well. There's no real obvious indicator that you're gaining on someone. But when they don't do it at all, it's like, come on. Like the Maximum Tune series doesn't have it. Oh shit, where am I going? I wasn't even looking. Drove straight into a fucking wall. I think Maxi Tune would be so much better with Slipstream. But it's just never had it for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what Namco are thinking. But like it can make the races a lot more interesting. I guess there's the potentially broken element of just... oh, excuse me. Of just pushing someone constantly away. But I always hate when it has, I hate it especially, yeah, in games that have it where you have to turn it off. I get why it would be turned off in GTA because it is very strong, but at the same time, I always hate seeing it get turned off. Obviously, there's a bit of a nutcase for oval racing outside of the oval racing motherland. I do quite like slipstreaming as a mechanic. Why do those oil slicks never want to ignite when I boost over them? They said in the game said you could do that, but I never seems to work for me. Either that or I'm doing it wrong. Speaking of slipstream, though, in like these kind of games, Ridge Racer 7 has it, and it's great. And Ridge Racer 7 also has one of the dumbest additions ever, and that's that there's a so the cars in Ridge Racer 7 have plug-in units, which are essentially like little modules you can put in the car that can give it like it's essentially like a perk, really. But one of those, there's one that makes your slipstream rate stronger, but they then have the opposite, and they have one that completely cancels your slipstream. So if someone's behind you and they try and slipstream you, it's cancelled. They don't get anything out of it. Honestly, the dumbest thing ever. I was, Ooh, fancy. Oh shit, I should fit that. Like, yeah, I was doing, they added it to, oh shit, can't afford an upgrade. I'm broke! Oh, we have that one I didn't equip anyways. We're good. Yeah, we'll put it in Gearbox, why not? Actually, but no. Yeah, none seems to work better with that. I think I've done all these now, yeah. All of the GP rounds so far, so I guess it's time for XGP. Maybe we could do the GP Championship, then do the XGP races. I guess that'd probably be a better structure. But yeah, they actually added it to the compatibility list for online play in our PCSS 3 lately. With, for Ridge Racer 7. So I actually did try the multiplayer out. I'll be honest, more bare bones than I thought, which was kind of disappointing. I was really hoping it would have a better online system than it did. But yeah. I was reminded about the slipstream booster very ungraciously because I did a race against M2 and he had it on. Dirty bastard. God. It's a championship, so it doesn't quite mean as much, but it's only 3 races, so.
There's a wreck on track. Is the driver okay?
What about GDA, revisiting GDA 5, the Rockstar fucked things up again. When are they not fucking things up, to be honest?
We're down to the final 10. Who will survive?
They're always messing something up with that game. It sucks. I wish they could just stop updating it and just leave it. Oh shit. I've monkey's pawed myself. Oh no. I killed him, but killed myself at the same time. Lost more than I gained. Oh god. Thankfully, with all the carnage going on, that doesn't matter so much. Yeah, it really does. I'm nearly dead. lap 5 of 10? Oh no.
There's a wreck. Debris all over the track.
There's a whole swarm of cars behind. Oh no. I basically can't touch anything. I don't think this is going to end well for me. That's the sad thing with a lot of media, especially video games, is like the more money you make, the harder it is for you to just kind of stop. Like, some of these franchises that are still going today realistically should have stopped, you know, years ago, but they keep being dragged on. In some ways for the better, in other ways for the worse. Mostly for the worse in a lot of cases. Oh no! Okay, we're good. I think the win is pretty much firmly out of reach now, though. I need to tread really carefully. Oh, not like that. Oh? It's not giving me that. That wasn't my right. Oh, he's right behind me. Stay away! Stay away! I'm actually closing up a bit. Oh, but I have to brake quite hard here. Okay, pulled away from him quite nicely. Second place, but it's whatever. So Skyrim even early got an update, even if it was just the launch thing, still messed up my saves now. Yet they still want to make everything live service. Still Sony apparently spent 400 million Concord. Yeah, game didn't even live for 2 weeks. Yeah. Sony are desperate for a successful live service video game. Desperate.
It's time for the main event. Brought to you live from 3, 2, 1, go!
I thought they've blown shitloads of money on Concord, and that's why, you know, they're going to be leveraging a lot of hope. Oh, fuck. They're going to be leveraging a lot of hope onto Marathon, which Bungie has gutted from what it originally was and turned it into a fucking extraction shooter. Because yay, that's what we wanted, right?
Oh, brother, that's all she wrote.
That's what you think when you think of Marathon. Extraction shooter. Tasty. They're really bad. Like they had it with Helldivers 2, but they ruined it with the PSN thing. Well, they had it well with Helldivers 2, yeah.
That's a new fastest lap.
Yeah, kinda. I think Helldivers 2 maybe wasn't the cash cow that they maybe wanted, that they were like expecting. Oh, he's dead. Like, I think they want like a piece of like Overwatch's pie, say for example. Or like, I don't know, Siege or something like that. Oh shit. The problem is the PSN limitation still exists for Sony's new releases. God of War Ragnarok, a single-player game, requires you to sign in with a PSN account. Meaning that, once again, it's blocked in all those countries. Oh yeah, basically all of these live service games are going downhill. I knew Siege was gonna sink, crash, and burn the moment they said their goal was to have 100 operators in the game. They have 72, I think, now, which means they still have a way to go to reach 100. And the game is already insanely over-bloated and effectively ruined, really. And they still want to add, like, 28 more. Like, realistically, they... Oh, God. I think this championship is pretty much over. Yep, I'm dead.
I think the driver's okay.
Yep, this championship is over. Restart series. Yes. Now, like, you look at Overwatch 2 as well, that game is falling over pretty hard. Damn it. I kind of am too, to be honest.
It's the big one. The event we've agreed.
From what I heard, I think the esports scene, like, league they had is, like, completely collapsed as well. Like, a few months ago. Like, the game is just crumbling apart at the seams. Every which way you look at it. It's still somehow living. I mean, Call of Duty these days is... Oh, shit. Call of Duty these days is just a complete mess as well. It's just not going well. Person just dying. The problem is that they gave people no option. You can't go back and play old Overwatch now. So that's why Overwatch 2 is living, because people still want to play Overwatch. But now their only option is Overwatch 2. So... It's shitty as fuck to do that, but not like Blizzard cares. So COD, there's a chance for decent campaigns, you just get it on Battle Pass and never touch it again later. Yeah, but I mean, the campaign will always be kind of restrained by what modern COD has become, I feel.
I think the driver's okay. That's a new fastest lap. Oh, brother.
That being said, from what I saw from, like, the new Modern Warfares in terms of their campaign, it seemed like the original was only really the one that was worth playing. Modern Warfare 2 and 3 were not great campaign-wise. But the Modern Warfare reboot was supposedly pretty decent. I heard Cold War was okay. I don't know if it really can match up to, like, World at War or Black Ops 1, but I guess they at least tried. Which is better than what you could say back in Black Ops 4, but they literally just didn't even try. Oop, fire.
Incredible speed. Fastest lap.
Cold War is more like Black Ops 2. Well, the path options, as you can see, yeah.
It's getting very dangerous out there.
But like, yeah, it sucks that, like, you know, we're talking about the most reasonable way to play a COD game these days is through Game Pass. For me, that means not play it at all, because I'm not gonna buy Game Pass. And, you know, I'm oddly okay with that, but, like, for how fun the series used to be, I shouldn't be. Really, I should still be looking forward to the new COD releases, being like, yeah, you know, this could be a bit of fun. But nowadays, it's just... no. Oh, crap. Okay, we're good. It's all ball and chained around Warzone. Forming this really weird ecosystem.
Welcome to the 3, 2, 1, go!
It's also just kind of been reduced to a monetization-riddled sweatfest. Which are basically the two big sins that I hate in gaming. Holy cow, stop. Stop.
Turbo ready.
Much like the old COD, they realistically still just played it for the story.
There's a wreck.
It would be down them once a year for max 8 hours of play. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. I mostly play them for the campaign as well.
Driver okay? At the new fastest lap.
Which is why I don't really play much COD in general anymore. I used to be quite into zombies, but that kind of eventually runs its course, and there's only so much you can really see and do.
Fastest lap.
It's fun to go back and play a couple of rounds every now and then, but, like, it doesn't hold my interest anymore like it used to. Oh yeah, it's over 100 gigabytes, I'm pretty certain. Especially with all the DLCs.
Incredible speed. Fastest lap.
I hope I can wreck him. Oh. Oh, that oil slick got me. Shut off. I have a race to win here.
There's
You're
a
not
wreck.
helping that.
Debris all over the track.
Hey. I think you can begin it, you could combine it into an SMG. Oh yeah. I think it started off as an SMG, then you could split it into an akimbo gun. Fuck me, was that weapon system in that game so predatory though. Really killed any chance the multiplayer had. No. Oh my god. Pandemonium. Play them. Oh my god, a firewall. Holy shit.
We're down to the final 10. Who will survive?
Oh shit, they both got past me. Oh, but one of them exploded. There's the black and red car. He's dead. Holy shit. But the green car was the one I actually wanted to die, but he lived through all of that. Pretty certain he's my main
We
rival.
have a winner.
But my person will know, just seen some clips. Yeah, I played a little bit. Oh, we're tied. Bastard. The multiplayer had some cool stuff, but... Ugh. The way you unlock, like, the weapon variants and loot boxes and shit, just... Ugh. No.
It's time for them. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, dear.
That's the worst crash I've ever seen.
Help. Okay, well, I need to beat that green car. And this is not going my way so far. I forget what his name was. I need him to die.
Turbo ready.
So... I think I still need to finish pretty high anyways.
Fastest lap. We've lost a car. Massive impact. I think the driver's okay.
Not too, it's not too bad. Actually slipstream a bit. Nice, nice.
Incredible speed. Fastest lap. Whoa, somebody call 911.
It's dead. Oh, the top three are fighting. Chaos. I think I can comfortably finish second to this guy, but I'm clearly not going to do that.
We're down to the final
Oh, thanks for the wrecking bonus, pal. I'll take that. Quite handily, as I overshoot. Pretty big time. Took me. Maybe find him. Got a bit of boost left, but I'm gonna keep hold of that for now. Oh no, it's the green car. He's caught up. Use a bit of boost here. Pull away. Oh, he's pulled away from them as well. Bastard. Need to not do that.
This is it.
As long as I'm winning, actually, it doesn't matter. I can just really hit the boost through here. So the little spot,
On track. Is the driver okay?
in case I need it, on the exit here. I think I will. There you go, we're good.
This one's over. We have a winner.
Oh, big whack there. Level 19. I'm letting it put you on restart series by default. Oh, wrong button. I'm not sure I'll do that. Are we gonna have more GP events? No. Oh, cool. There's individual ones for each of the cars. Okay. It's pretty neat. I guess we move on to GP. It means I gotta upgrade to all the cars, though. Ooh, that's gonna be a grind.
Welcome to Miami. The pit 3, 2, 1, go! We've lost the car.
Oh shit. Oh dear. We're off to a great start. Then the chaos sort of filters it out though. I don't think I've done this track before actually. Oh, bonk.
Wow, that's the worst crash I've ever seen. Turbo!
It's so easy to just overshoot here.
Today's event 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh dear.
That's a new fastest lap. Turbo ready.
Needs a slot motion in the corner. Just throw me off. Looks to have seen better days. Guess I have to a little bit.
I think the driver's okay.
Oh.
Fastest lap.
Okay, that didn't quite work out. Oh shit. No!
We've lost the car.
Okay, we're good though. Not so good.
Brothers,
We're fine.
that's all she wrote.
Actually fourth still, somehow. Our grip's quite nicely though, the next grip upgrade. Just a little too nicely sometimes, hard to break traction. Oh, he's flipped. Rippo's in. Oh god. Through the alley of fire. I get burnt still. Oof.
That's a new fastest lap. We're down to the final
Oh,
10.
he's dead.
Who will survive?
fire alley is going to really play havoc by weakening the whole grid. Can't really avoid it.
Whoa! Somebody call 911!
Yeah, it's a minefield up here.
Is the driver okay?
Oh god. Holy shit. That's just a dead car. It is a dead car. We just get pushed along that far. Holy shit. I think 6 cars left. Damn. That was a bit haggard. Ooh. Oh, shit. He's pretty damaged too. He's gonna do that. Ooh. Ugh.
It's a war zone.
That guy
There's
looks
almost
pretty
nobody
intact.
left
Oh,
turning.
down to 4 cars. No, you son of a bitch. Okay, we're still good.
We've got
No.
a wreck. The driver looks okay.
Alright, I got a wrecking bonus for that. I'll take it. 3 cars left. That worked out way better than expected. Oh, he's got flipping. Oh, there's now only 2 of us.
Only 2 remain.
Guess it's me and the green car. The green car is in. Yep, it's me and the green car.
White flag, the final lap.
And I'm almost a lap ahead of him, so I can... I'm about to say I can take this easily and immediately ram into another car like an idiot. Nice and slow. Oh, he's pretty damaged.
It's all over. We have a
He
winner.
might even make it back around. Let's see if he makes it back around. Oh, no, he's still going. He's still going. Madness. Okay. Drum roll. You can hear that. Probably should stop doing that as well. Oh, he made it. Oh, was he 2 laps down? Damn, I'm looking for waiting for him. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, maxed out on the upgrades to this thing, so that's good. Actually, yes, if I go into... Oh, okay, the points do carry over. Okay. So they are universal. I guess that makes sense. I have 20 upgrade points of this. What am I put up for? 18. I don't quite have as many upgrades to pick up truck. Compact, I assume even less. Gonna go to sleep now? I have 3 upgrades for this? Holy shit. Yeah, take care. I was about to wrap up soon anyway, so yeah, you're not gonna miss out on anything. Because I could do a bit of extra rest as well. Oh. Leave that there for now. I'll put them in. Before I forget. Like I had done. God knows how long those have been lingering around for. But yeah. Ugh. Yeah, thanks everyone for showing up and chatting and racing and all that jazz. Yeah, I think this is a pretty logical point to end it. It's almost 10 PM, almost a little over 3 hours. I think it's a pretty comfortable stream time, so yeah, I could have a little bit of rest as well. So yeah, take care, and see you all next week. Adios.